Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host Clinton Reed, and I'm here to bring with you episode 2 of How to Review a Witch. How do you like the title? For the charmed episodes. I do believe the episode was called Not Your Mother. Let me pull it back up. Oh, Let This Mother Out. So, a lot of stuff happens. I feel a little bit different about this show with this episode compared to the original. I could separate a little bit of the charmedness from the original series with this episode. And I've got to say, this episode hooked me. But I will say this. Fuck these goddamn commercials on this app. On the CW app. Every time Maggie, towards the end, every time Maggie would try to say something important and use her, empathic abilities with her telepathy, which kind of makes sense now that you think about it. But we'll get that in a minute. Time she went to go say something serious, she started talking, bam, commercial. She started talking, bam, commercial. She started talking, bam, another commercial. Really? We're trying to fight the bad guy here. She's trying to say some keyness right here. So, can you gnaw? Can you gnaw with these damn commercials? Listen. So, I instantly knew that the minute the Ouija board reached out and grabbed Maggie's arm, I instantly knew that it wasn't their mother. Oh, by the way, spoilers. If I didn't say that before, sorry guys. Spoilers. Yeah, I still don't trust Harry because I'm sorry, you're still not a white lighter in my eyes. You apparate out. You Harry Potter. You Harry motherfucking Potter. You ain't a white lighter. You will never be Leo. You Harry fucking Potter. That's all I get from you. Is all you need is a wand and you'd be Harry Potter. A wand and glasses, but whatever. You, because you British, and your name is Harry. And you apparate. Try to tell me you not Harry Potter. Bitch. Sorry. And this whole, I like the fact that they went a little bit more realistic with the sisters fighting and no one being able to make a decision left and right. It makes a lot of sense. And it makes sense that Maggie would be the voice of reason, kind of like Phoebe had to be with Piper and Paige. So that kind of made some correlations there. And the telepathy, hearing the ex-boyfriend's thoughts while having sex. I do remember there's an episode where they could, I do believe it was Prue and Piper cast a spell to hear Dan and oh god, what is that guy's name? That really dorky guy that ended up having a twin. Can't remember that guy's name. Do you remember that guy's name? Comment him down below. Prue's last sort of love interest dude, major, that wasn't Andy but the other dude. That was a real dork that we didn't really like. And I don't know why they played up that, but they were trying to make sure that they weren't warlocks. So I kind of got that vibe from the telepathy sex scene. And actually, I'm starting to dig Maggie the Bone. She, out of the three, is the most like one of the original Charmed ones. She reminds me so much of Phoebe, but like a updated version, obsessed with sorority girls kind of Phoebe without like the dark past. More of, I'm gonna put on my combat boots. Like Phoebe used to be like the whole let's put on combat boots. Maggie is more of let me put on my stilettos and go to the mall. But personality wise, I can see that she's going to grow into what Phoebe ended up being. So I really hope she majors in psychology. And I really hope her and her sister both don't major in women's studies, because let's be honest. I'm still waiting on Mel to come out in a flannel shirt and a pair of Birkenstocks. Because you're playing her as a stereotypical fucking lesbian. And that is still the main thing that irritates the fuck out of me. Anger management issues. Women's studies major. Lesbian. Can we state y'all are trying to hit every stereotype? Again, I'm waiting for the butch part of her to come out with the flannel shirt and Birkenstocks. You do that, then you fully lose me. And I really like, what's her name? Nico Hamada. She's really cool, and I really love the truth serum thing. That reminded me back to the truth spell. Don't like the fact that they're not casting spells, and if they do, it's not in English. I feel like that's kind of missing something, because that's what made Charmed like Charmed, was more so the bonding between the sisters. They were more sisters that just happened to be witches. This show is more of witches that happen to be sisters. But witches that are like, hey, we're just gonna make a potion and we're gonna cause you to drink this and blah 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 blah. While I'm sitting over here like, can you just do a little rhyme and they blow up? Like, seriously. And about that girl that's in the coma. If she's still in a coma, then it was not the ice demon that put her there. And the fact when Maggie touched her, she heard her thoughts of screaming, I instantly knew she's going to be the Harbinger. She's going to be the host for the demon, the Harbinger demon. That's going to bring on the apocalypse. I feel like it's just the four horsemen of the apocalypse. But if they do that, it's so overtired. And can we not, with this whole show the demon her reflection and she blows up? Really? Really? Come on, Banshee. Come on, Callie. Like, can we not be like original here? And what happened to, let's use the Book of Shadows to try to find a spell? Are they not even going to focus on spells? First episode, you only casted one spell. This one, they casted one spell to bring their mother out of the spirit board, which is the stupidest idea I think I've ever heard of. But what? So I'm really torn with this show. Like, part of me loves it. And the true Hallowell over here is like, this is garbage. You're not a white lighter. You're not a witch because you're not casting spells. You're like, hey, let's do potions. So yeah, I feel like this show, it's got me hooked. I want to know who this Harbinger and how it's going to end. So you better be glad y'all are getting these episodes because I'm kind of hooked. But then again, I'm garbage for trash. So, like 99.9% of America who watches reality television. But I digress. I view it as a reality show here, and I'm just like, where's the catch. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all with just a few thoughts here. One, I need this show to be more about sisters who happen to be witches, not witches that happen to be sisters. Because I feel like if they do that, then the show will be good. If they don't do that, then I feel like it loses the whole essence of what Charmed was all about. I'm not trying to compare the original to the new one. It's literally what the whole meaning of Charmed was that they were just sisters who happened to be witches. Right now, it's just witches who happen to be sisters. And I feel like that's not going to play in their favor. Two, can we get some damn spells? Like, seriously? Where's my book? What happened to the power of three will set us free? Or the object of objection become but a dream as I cause this scene to be unseen? What happened to stuff like that? Or let's open it up to the beginning. Like the truth spell. Instead of a truth serum, really? What about the for those who want the truth revealed, open hearts and secrets unsealed, from now until it's now again, after which the memory ends. Those who now are in this house will hear the truth from others' mouths. Like, you can't go wrong with spells. And the spells they're casting sound like Gonad Beltale. I get that they're trying this whole, like, ancient whatever, they're Latin, whatever, I get it. But come on. The spells are what made Charmed charmed. When you find your path is blocked, all you have to do is knock. I'm just like, come on. Why are you folded? I don't know why this page is folded. Oh. Powers of the witches rise, course unseen across the skies. Come to us who call you near. Come to us and settle here. Like, bring together my prince and me, let him fall on bended knee. I summon him to my side, that he may take me to be his destined bride. But I'm gonna. Those are just examples of what spellcraft is for this. Witchcraft is not just all about potions. And I feel like it's like, ooh, let's throw baking soda. Ooh, let's do a truth serum. Let's crack an egg on the thing. And it just does magic itself. An egg and saliva. If that is not Bruja magic at its finest, I don't know what is. If you're gonna do Bruja magic, make a lot of it Bruja. Not just pups. And lastly, I forgot what I was going to say. Lastly, if Harry is a true whitelighter, why hasn't he taught his girls how to summon their mother's spirit so they can talk to her? If they're so advanced. Freaking the Charmed ones from the original show had to discover magic on their own. They didn't have a white lighter showing them the ropes. Leo didn't really come into effect until towards the end. He was there as a guide, but he didn't be like, hey, you're a witch. Your power's this. Your power's this. Your power's this. I feel like that's such a cop-out. Ugh. But like I said, I am very unsure about how I feel about this show. I'm definitely going to have to give it a lot more episodes. It's got me hooked, but it's also still got me mad. So, sit here and say these are the things I like, but at the same time I'm trying not to connect it to the original, but you just can't help yourself. You know? I want more spellcraft, not potion making. I'm sorry, I'm not here taking Professor Snape's class. I'm in Flintwick's class and I want spellcraft. Cast a damn charm. Have fun with magic. Do something just for the sake of doing it. Make mistakes. Like, what's the point of finding out you're witches and you can't even go, hey, I want to see if I can make that over there float. Make lights float around the sky because I'm bored. I know you're not supposed to use your magic for personal gain, but how are they going to know that unless they do it? Food for thought. Well, I'm going to get out of here and leave you witches alone until next week, guys, for another How to Review a Witch Charmed Edition. Hi! Blessed be all.